Hey everyone, this is kind of a different video from the stuff I normally make on the channel, but I recently been messing around with a new stasis build that I made. I'm sure there's others like it, but this is kind of one that I just looked through a couple different things and just found it to be super fun, and so I wanted to show it off a little bit. And I don't know, maybe get some more people playing Titan Stasis, because it's a lot of fun, especially now with the new Hoarfrost exotic that came out with the Witch Queen expansion. You could see I have a pretty bad roll on it because I got it from playing the legendary campaigns. But yeah, so I just kind of want to run through the build, what I have on it, what mods I use, and then showing a little bit of Wellspring gameplay just to give y'all a feel of what it's like to use. So obviously it's a stasis class. The barricade doesn't matter because obviously it's going to be replaced with a wall of stasis crystals. Jump doesn't really matter. Obviously you're gonna need Glacier Grenade, which obviously spawns stasis crystals if you know the game. You're gonna run Diamond Lance and Tectonic Harvest because this makes Shattering Stasis Crystals spawn stasis shards, and we're gonna essentially it's a stasis shard well mod, or it's a stasis shard well build. So anything to amplify that. Also, having these two gives you 5 fragment slots, and the fragments we'll be using are Whisper of Hedrons, Whisper of Fissures, Whisper of Bonds, Whisper of Shards, and Whisper of Rending. All of these are kind of built around getting crystals up, having survivability around them, and shooting them and blowing them up, and getting more ability from them. So for our kinetic, we're going to use Aegers because it's really good at destroying crystals and at freezing other enemies and just building more wells and shards. The energy weapon isn't that big of a deal. You'll see I don't really use it very much. So what I'm running is really anything that has Demolitionist and more stuff that kind of synergizes with your abilities. I'm using a Stasis Machine Gun, but I also don't really use this. You can replace it with a rocket launcher, in fact. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now.
Let's try it.
So for the helmet, it doesn't matter what you have on exactly. So I just have more Discipline and Trace Rifle Ammo Finder for Aegers and Font of Might. This year, this season, it's one of the artifact mods. So it's only 1 energy, usually I believe it's 4. So this makes it so when you pick up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type, it grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of that same elemental type, which we do have with Aegers. So Aegers is getting buff as we're killing our crystals. I'm giving myself more int, although that's not even really necessary. I just put that on. You know what? Actually, I would replace it with the resilience, but I decided just to fill it out and take advantage of the 2 slot, because who wants an empty slot? And it wouldn't make a difference for resilience. On Hoarfrost, I'm just running Resistance and Well of Restoration and more stat bonuses. I have Scavenger Finders, obviously I was using rocket launchers at one point, and Elemental Shard, and Utility Kickstart and Well of Restoration. So a lot of this is just about reducing your cooldowns, and just kind of always having your abilities up to work with. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into some Wellspring gameplay so y'all can see an example of what that's like.
Here comes the music.
Alright, so here we are at the Wellspring. I really don't even need the basics because yeah, I'm not really gonna use much of anything, but I might as well just get a super.
That's it.
Yeah, you just shoot things and go in. Drop some stasis crystals, blow them up. Yeah, you can die from time to time, especially in that one. That one's particularly
That's all there is to it.
I would say. They're running this thing a lot in this activity. A lot of people go AFK. Here, start spawning outside. They're a lot easier to handle when they're not really like you might get in there. Okay, just toss that down. And we're dead. And I don't even have to reload.
Here we go.
kind of ridiculous because I don't even feel like I'm fighting enemies anymore.
Let's try it.
Just kind of shooting crystals, doing all the work for me. So it's not any more mindful, it's not really any more thoughtful than the way you normally be doing.
You're catching on.
But it's just kind of visually a lot more appealing to look at, I think. And yeah, you just shoot everything, and it really makes Destiny feel like a different game. It's not just your typical kind of shooter. I think I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself. Yeah, so let me know if you try it out, if you enjoy it, if you have your own builds or maybe some mod twists that you think might work a little bit better. Yeah, enjoy. Enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and catch y'all on the next one. Thank you so much. Peace.